This place is gonna go crazy. Tonight we present the Foot Locker three-point contest. The pressure is high, the drama is fierce, and the pace is fast. Hold on tight, everybody.
For a lot of folks, this is actually their favorite All-Star event. There's a lot of drama. It always seems to come down to the wire. So let's get it on.
Well, it's an event that I really enjoy, guys. You know, anytime you get the best shooters in the NBA together to duke it out, it's going to be a good time. And these guys on this roster tonight can all really stroke it.
And here we go with Freak. He has 60 seconds to make as many shots from behind the arc as he can. Clark, as you know, there's a money ball in each of the 5 racks worth double. That's 25 shots to get a maximum of 30.
And the corner threes are only 22 feet, but the other three-point stations are 23 feet 9 inches. So those are the longest shots.
And to me, the corner shot is the easiest of any of them. So it's important to get off to a quick start here from that corner spot. Maybe get 5 or 6 quick points.
Now with 4.
Here he goes.
He's up to 7. He's got 8. Now 9 points. Money ball, no good. Up to 10 now. Misses for the 4th straight time. 11 on the board. 12 for him. Good for 13. And 13 is the final score. I'd say he handled that round pretty well, guys.
Yeah, even if he didn't set things completely on fire, it's still a fine score. I mean, what did you take away from it, Steve?
Well, you know, it wasn't his best, but he gutted out a pretty decent round when he didn't have his best stuff. And that's the sign of an excellent shooter there.
Here we go with James Harden.
You know, in the three-point contest, these guys are really on an island out there. I mean, you're used to sharing the court with 9 other guys. 4 of them are your teammates, and now it's just you out there. It has a little bit of a golf, tennis, or track and field feel.
Yeah, that's right. An individual sport atmosphere. And some guys love that, some don't. But, you know, if you don't love it, you probably shouldn't be here. I think everybody in the lineup tonight really will enjoy it. And then, of course, it's just a matter of who can get hot.
Could only get 1 shot to fall off the rack. 6. He's up to 7. He's got 8. He just can't find the bottom of the net with those money balls. He's missed all 4. 9 points. 10 points on the board. In the end, it's a 12-point round for him. That's far below what he's capable of doing when he's on his game.
Yeah, it seemed like every time he was starting to get into a good rhythm, he just couldn't capitalize on it. He'd quickly fall out of his pace.
So it'll be Isaiah Thomas here.
You can't let misses get to you here. There's no time to feel sorry for yourself. Shoot, 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 and shoot some more.
Yeah, no question. The clock's ticking. You got to forget about your misses. You can't change anything that's behind you. Focus on the next shot and keep moving.
Drains the money ball. He's up to 7. 8 points. 9 points. He's hit all 3 money balls. 12 for him.
That ties him for the top spot in this round, guys.
Down to the final rack. And with that shot, he moves into sole possession of first place. He's on top. And he's got 15 points when the round ends. That was a nice piece of shooting we saw from him out there.
Well, the key was, Kevin, he took 6 out of a possible 10 points from the money balls. And those are huge points. You've got to take advantage of them, and he did.
So it'll be Carmelo Anthony here.
It's all about establishing a rhythm early on and then keeping it going throughout the round. Am I right, Steve?
Oh, yeah, for sure. If you get off to a slow start in this competition, Clark, you're in big trouble because the clock starts to tick. You start to panic a little bit. You start to rush. You really need to find that groove early, and then you can gain your confidence and let it roll.
5 more points to stay in it. He's got 8. 9 points. You betcha. That's his 5th consecutive make.
And that'll get him into a second-place tie.
Tied for first.
And that is the best score of the qualifying round.
He's at 19. So he's got 19 points. His stroke looked terrific in that round, guys.
You know, he ran a string of made shots up to 10 in that round. So you can see when he gets it going, watch out.
And so here's Love now.
Well, you have to give credit to Love because he didn't really have an NBA-ready three-point shot when he came into the league. It's something he's worked hard at and really dedicated himself to in terms of improving.
And he needs at least 13 here to avoid elimination. And he knows he can get this well within his abilities.
He needs 8 points more to stay in contention.
And the big fella, Love, really locked in now, guys.
4 more points to stay alive. That's his 5th consecutive make.
He's finding that touch now.
1 more to stay alive. That shot ties him for 3rd. Now in 3rd. He's tied for 2nd.
And he's alone in 2nd place with that one.
Pushes it to 18.
That equals the best score of this round, Kevin.
He comes away with a score of 21 on the round. Boy, he looked great out there, didn't he?
I was impressed just with his poise, guys, because he stayed on a very even keel from one rack to the next.
And so here's Curry now. It can be a big advantage going last. He knows the score he needs to beat in order to qualify.
If he can hit the 15-point mark, he'll stay alive.
Well, the number's right there for him. If he can just stay focused, not rush his shots, and find some rhythm. Curry really catching fire now. He's in the zone.
7 points more to stay alive. 9 points. 10 points on the board. Feeling it.
3 more points to advance.
He's finding that touch now.
1 more to stay alive.
And now he's tied for 3rd here.
Well, at this point, he's in the finals. He's moved into 3rd.
Oh, no. He's getting cold. 5 consecutive misses. He gets his tally up to 16 points. I'd say a solid showing from him.
Yeah, that streak in there, what did he make, 6 in a row, I think? He was really feeling it, and that speaks to his confidence in this event.
Love's got the highest score from round 1. All he's got to do now, guys, is repeat that performance in the finals.
Quite honestly, I think the final round is wide open. I mean, we've got a bunch of great shooters moving on.
Yeah, we sure do, and I can't pick a favorite here, Clark. I think everybody's in the mix right now.
And so here's Curry now. He had the lowest score of all the qualifiers, so he goes first. Let's see if he can kick it up a few notches.
One way to ensure success in this event, as we've learned, Steve, is by hitting those money balls. Those give you a nice jolt of momentum.
Yeah, that's really the key. I mean, if you can knock down all 5 money balls, you really don't even have to shoot a high percentage, and you can still come out on top.
That's 7. Can't get the money ball. 8 points. 9 points. Gets the money ball. That gives him 12. 14 points is his total as the round comes to a close. I'd say he handled that round pretty well, guys.
Kevin, I think he'd be real pleased with that score. I mean, it can always be a little bit higher, but that was plenty good.
Yeah, I agree, Clark. He's probably happy with it, not ecstatic, but, he did his job and put up a pretty good number.
So it'll be Carmelo Anthony here.
Something the shooters have to avoid here is over-adjusting if the shots aren't falling.
Yeah, I agree, Clark. You can't over-adjust. It has to be a very minor tweak. But sometimes, a shooter just has one thought that can get him into a good groove. A little bit like a golfer. You just want one swing thought, one shot thought. And if you can get to that point during this contest, you can be in good shape.
7 more points and he'll tie it up. 3 racks down, 2 to go. 4 more points and it's time. 1 last rack remains.
1 more for the tie. Rock solid shooting down the stretch.
And 13 is the final score. So Kevin Love is all set to go. We've reached the climax. He's got 1 last shot to go home with the trophy.
He got the crowd behind him a little bit when he got it going in the first round. That's still got to be giving him some positive thoughts, I'm sure.
Well, he's confident, but I'm guessing he's not even thinking about the last round anymore. I mean, he's got a clean slate. Now he's got to just get it rolling, get into another groove here.
He misses his 4th straight. Now 3 points.
Boy, a little raggedy out of the gates here.
Now with 4. 5 points now. He's 0 for 3 on money balls. That could cost him.
8 more points and he'll tie things up. Not too hot.
Well, I think, yeah, that's it. He's done.
Yep, he can't make it up in these last few shots, Kevin.
Well, thanks for coming. We will see you next year.
8 points is all he ends up with there. Well, not his finest showing. I think we can all agree he could have done a lot better. And that puts an end to the Foot Locker 3-point contest. It couldn't have gone any better for this year's outstanding champion, Stephen Curry.
He was one chill customer out there. He really kept his wits about him the entire way through the contest.
And that's the key, Clark. He never got too high, never got too low, just found his groove and took off from there.
And the drama, the excitement, this year's 3-point contest had it all. And it was our pleasure to bring it to you. For myself, Kevin Harlan, and my partners, Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, thank you, everyone, and good night.